All right, guys, Captain Richard Ajecki. This is the fishing report for Sunday, July 28th, out of Oak Orchard. Ran back down east to pick on those fish from yesterday. Screen was still decent down there, but I would say the bite was a little bit off today. We worked for our fish, ended up cleaning 5 steelhead, a nice Atlantic, and 8 salmon. We cleaned 14. I believe we lost 15 or more fish today, so we dropped a lot. They would just hit the copper, start running, and drop it. Really, it was downriggers and coppers for us today. We did take a couple shots on divers, but for the most part, our Morgan's tackle copper in 250, 300 were good first thing in the morning, and then 3 and 350 as the day kind of progressed, and then at the end we did hit one on a 400. On those coppers, we started out with this was good, the Moonshine Geezer. That was good on the 250 first thing this morning. Actually, I believe I ran the gold version of that, gold Geezer. The 300 copper today, we were pulling the Deadly Doodie. That was good on a 300 copper most of the day. 350 copper, this thing was a stud once the sun came up. That is the old standby, the golden retriever with the red Twinkies. That was really good on the 350 today. And as far as the riggers, you know, we had a mix of stuff going on down there. We had, first thing in the morning, we ran a bullfrog, took a few fish. Then the milkman, which is just a white paddle with some, I don't know if they call it cow tape on it. That was going pretty good. We were running a mix of deep rig tackle today and rigged cut bait. As the day went on, the fishing kind of got tougher. We moved more towards the real stuff. So the rigged cut bait really kicked in the last 3 or 4 hours of the day and did us well. Riggers fished anywhere from 60 to 100 foot for the most part. I don't think we took anything deeper than 100 today. Divers, 175 to 200 seemed to be where they were firing. And like I said, 253, 350, and 400 foot coppers today all took fish. At one point, we ran out of releases on the coppers. They were hitting the board coppers pretty good today. Water we worked. So we worked the glass house for the most part, and we ended up getting on a north-south troll there from about 120, 140 out to a little bit past 200. 200 seemed to be a nice range. Every time we kind of crossed paths was something around the 200 foot range, rods would fire. But all in all, it was a good day. Could have been a great day, but we just dropped a lot of fish. I don't think it was nothing the guys were doing. You know, they would pop the copper off the board, start ripping line, and then just drop it. So threw back a brownie, a couple of small steelhead, and a couple of small salmon, just to let them grow, and settled on with 14 nice fish in the cooler. So seems like down east is the place to be out of the Oak right now. I talked to a few boats that fished west today, and they were picking and running within a few hours of their decision this morning. So there's a great brown trout bite inside if that's something you want to go out and pursue. Know a few guys that were picking on those today, but there's plenty of fish around. Just fish them and keep changing things up. So at one point, our deep rigger, we were fishing it a little bit deeper. We shortened up the lead, brought it up a little bit, and it fired instantly, and it took another fish after that. You know, changing out stuff on the coppers. Once we had a bunch of different meat rigs out there, sailed this out there in that bright sun, and that was good for 4 or 5 bites towards the end of the day. So just keep changing things up. As long as you're around fish, you know, change your spread, keep working them. So that's it for the weekend. We are out next weekend, and we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a hot one, guys. Stay cool, and we'll see you next weekend.